Hey guys, my name's Ali and welcome to Art of Man's Life. Part of my life is messing with Lego. Continuing on my videos of showing some of the custom builds I've made into the city, I thought the next one to show would be this really cool original Lego city set, which is the tuning workshop. The color is amazing. So I thought, let me show you how I've modularized that set. While still keeping the play feature, because that's really important to the most important person in the household and in the city, which is the governor, which is my son, and some additional play features I put into there as well. So as always, I'll bring the camera down and we'll take an in-depth look. Catch you later. Ciao, ciao. When we decided to make the tuning garage into a fully fledged modular, there were two things, or maybe three, that were explicitly requested by my son. The first was that the play feature inside that of the original set, where you had that winch and the little rotating knob to lower down the engine. He said, no, that has to stay. I said, okay. And the second was the this door. You know, we got to be able to use the door properly, so it doesn't crash with any other buildings, and you got to be able to fully open it up. The third was my request, is that, hey, I wanted to have some kind of car wash in the building. So the basic structure, we try to keep it as clean as possible and the same as possible with the original set. And if we swivel it around, we'll come to the car wash in a bit. But at the back, you'll notice that hey, we kept the awesome little cute dog house and hut with the sausages, etc. And you'll see there's another little door action going on here. I'm going to move this guy out of the way who fell over. And this is a hint because this came from, I got this part from the Lego Friends creative tuning shop, I think it was called, that set. But what function they had in there was really cool, was the door. And then I tried to keep the same play feature, that using a little Technic gear that they could the gate can open up. What I really wanted was to have this kind of same thing at the front. I haven't figured out how I could do that, to do the same with this, because that would have been pretty cool to open the gate up that way. Otherwise at the moment it's just purely manual from there. And then the other play feature I try to keep in there, and this came from the creative, from a car wash set from Lego Friends, because I was the only one at the time that I could see. But this is probably one of my favorites in here. The car wash, I try to replicate as much as possible to the original set of the Lego Friends car wash shop. There's this little track where the car sits on here, and then there's a gear here that moves it along the car wash. To get wet, you got your brushes here. There's some popcorn pieces that we're trying to represent the bubbles here, and then the water for the water to wash it off, and then the fans here to dry the car off, and the car's supposed to progress through there. I mean, yes, this sticker here shows that it's a cart, but hey, it's just some kind of thing from the set, just to give it a little bit of aesthetics. So when we put the car in here, the idea is that it kind of locks into place into here, and then it moves through the car wash, get washed, and then it comes back out again. sometimes it gets stuck, and then it's ready to go. So I really like that play feature that I wanted to incorporate into the set. And at the back, one other thing that came from that Lego Friends car wash set was this kind of pump. It's supposed to be electric charging station. I've just envisaged this as a place to get some gas or some petrol from there as well. But let's crank it open and let's see how I've done the workshop. Okay, so to take off the top section, we can reveal the workshop itself. I've taken the winch off here, so we can just have a quick look deep inside. So I try to keep it as much as possible, as clean as the original set, and tiled it up just to make it look aesthetically pleasing with the black tiles, etc. We've got to put the pizza box in there. Some of the workshop tools were from the original set and also from the Lego Friends set. This is a tuning shop, so it's going to have, you know, cars like this that, you know, want to get pimped up. So I've got all these little different spray cans in the corner there, computer design, you know, to check, you know, wheel alignments, for example. I love those welding masks. I think they're really cool, so I really wanted to keep them in there. And then just the usual broom, spade, bucket and trash can that we have in there. So I put this back in now, so we wanted to keep that play feature in there, and that still works just like it would work in the original set, where you lower this down to fit the car with the new engine. And the good thing is that we don't have to keep this out. We can keep that on there, and we can still put the second level straight on top without keeping that hanging about somewhere separately. And then we'll have a look at the top floor, which I try to put as a showroom and a place where you go to agree, hey, how do you want to pimp up your car? So on the second floor, or the first floor, the floor above, depending where you're from, the idea was to have, you know, a little showroom, and also a place where you can come to design, you know, how you want your ride to look like. Try to keep some bonnet parts here, and you know, some spoilers, another computer just to get an idea of how modeling would work. The requisite cookie and coffee, and then, hey, different types of engine, and then we spin it around, and then, you know, the shop front has the trophy, the helmets, and different alloys that we have here. This Lamborghini was one of the free gifts that Lego were dishing out with a gift with purchase, and I loved it, and I thought this is a perfect size to keep here, you know, as a wow factor for any Lego customers that come in that want to pimp their ride up. Now, one thing you'll notice is that I have no way for a Lego minifigure to actually get up here. I have a door, but no steps, as you can see, nothing. So maybe one day I'll get round to doing it. I was thinking having a spiral, a staircase up here. Maybe have to relocate this a little bit more. Or I might think about, okay, if it's linked to another building, maybe I can get a staircase from there and link it that way. I don't know, we'll figure that out. But this is the problem that I have with staircases is one, they take up so much space, but the OCD in me needs to have a staircase because then it's not real, is it? All right, and then the roof is just a plain. I wanted to keep it, you know, a plain style, just to give it that kind of finished look from there. Oh, where's this guy? So I tried to mimic it in terms of design with the original one. Kept some more of the old masonry bricks there, which is really. I love this color. I love this dark red color, and I think this looks really cool in the hip part of town, next to the Pac-Man building, as my son calls it. and the other street art buildings that I've got in there. So I hope this mock of the tuning garage, tuning station, whatever, I can't remember what the official set's called, gives some ideas on how you can convert it into a modular and incorporate into your city. And let me know what you think in the comments below. All right, catch you guys later. Peace and love.